What's the vibes, man? What is the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel. That's this channel right here, Blunt Money Bets. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. After all that, yesterday we had about 54, 55 likes. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna keep it going. Try and get by the end of this month, man. Need to try to be at 1,000, but definitely need to be at 800 subs by the end of the month. And need to be getting my views up. Views is definitely up, but we got to keep growing every month. That's the goal. So we got to keep winning. So yeah, man. Recap of yesterday, man. Bullshit on top of bullshit. I don't know how the fuck I made a couple dollars yesterday. I literally made a couple dollars yesterday. And I don't know how, but straight bets. 2-1 on the straights. My boy Derrick Jones Jr. You dig? This dude had 5 points in 6 minutes and got hurt. Like, bruh, son was cashing that 20. Son was gonna cash them threes. He already took 2 in 6 minutes. He was gonna get them up. I'm like, damn, man. But the other two was kind of sweat free. Well, not sweat free. McCullum, he covered his. It wasn't sweat free, but he covered his, I think, in the third quarter. And Kobe was like, boy, you should have laddered me. So it is what it is, man. Blunt Money Best folded. I gave one on the timeline for plus 450. That was big. That hit. But man, I gave out a lot. Man, I don't even go through all these Blunt Money Bets, but I know I gave out a live. Well, for what it's worth, one of the threes round robin made you, a couple dollars back. It was like hitting a straight, not even hitting a straight bet. You got your money back on the round robin. Because Tim Hardaway got ruled out. Halliburton ain't do shit, but Malik Beasley hit 5 threes. But aside from that, man, Bogdanovich smoked the lay. Jokic and Capella smoked the lay. We was 2 points away from a plus 1,600 hitting from Claxton. I gave out Paulo and Franz both to get 20 on the timeline plus 650. They finished with like 22 and 19. So it is what it is. It's not a back in blood day. Back in blood days are very specific. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a build up bullshit that is like, all right. But we still gonna try and get it rocking today. That's what we gonna do. So unfortunately, gonna be a very, very short show unless y'all in the comments. But I don't have much because there ain't much. I'm so it's Dream. So I got 4 Blunt Money Bets for y'all. And I got a bunch of looks, and I can tell y'all what I'm probably gonna play when it drops, what I'm looking to play. But I don't, when I whip these Blunt Money Bets up, and there's a lot of thought that goes into it. They truly be like my favorite looks. Like, I could review, and shout out to whoever said they was on Fred VanVleet assist yesterday. I was talking shit. Son did go under, so shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But as I look at like my viral lays and shit, like, okay, so CJ didn't get 2 steals, but Joe Val got 11 rebounds. CJ got 1 steal. Derrick Jones Jr. got hurt, but Bane got his 26 points. Clarkston fronted. It was a blowout. SGA got 7 assists in 3 quarters. So what I'm saying is, like, these are all my favorite looks. Like, these are all looks that I play for a reason. So I could have whipped some shit up, and had 8 or 10, Blunt Money Bets for y'all. I could have, but I'm waiting for specific spots to open up. And then when I get those, then I'll have more. So I still got, what many would consider a lot. For us, this ain't shit. But I got 4 Blunt Money Bets and 2 straights. And that's what we're gonna rock with. And then if y'all got questions, y'all got something y'all want to talk about in the comments, we can. But like I said, I'm waiting on lines to drop, man. A lot of these lines have not dropped yet. A lot of the Denver line, Jamal Murray, no Aaron Gordon lines. We just got all the Boston Cleveland lines. We got all the Sacramento LA lines. It's a few lines that I'm still waiting for. So it is what it is. So yeah, I get into my straights and Blunt Money Bets. That's a Robel. I like that. Almost thought it was Rebel, but that's a Robel. Wakayo. Yo, that's a crazy name. If that's your real name, son, that's crazy. Like that. Pause. Robel Wakayo. All my 6 parlays I had last night missed by 1. Oh yeah, people be thinking sometimes that, you know, I'll be having these record-breaking days, you know, every day be like that. Nah, behind them days, it'd be a few of these days. And honestly, every record-breaking day I had like 3 hooks. Where at least we could have hit at least one more. Like, god damn, like 3 hooks, you know. So man, I'm there with you, Robel or Roble. You know what I'm saying? I might call you RoboCop. I don't know, but you gotta tell me how to pronounce that shit like the other dreamers. But yeah, man. Cat Lee, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Great to see you up in here, Cat. And Bitsy, what's the vibes? Dream girls in this thing. All right. So that's enough of me fucking yapping. Damn, I ain't bring my pen in here. I might have to go get my pen. If y'all really dropping the vibes in the comments, I might have to. But yeah, all right. 2 straight bets from the same game. Kristaps Porzingis, 2 threes in the Boston money line, -116. All right. This cap is specifically, I pronounced it right the first time. Okay, bomb. Yeah, KP 2 threes in Boston money line -116. Really like this spot for KP, and this cap is mostly not basically. This cap is mostly based off of Al Horford in this same position at center versus Cleveland last year. Let me see. So Al Horford had in 3 games. He had 2, 1, and 6. Had a games of 23 and 11 and 12 of 12 last year versus this Cleveland team. Now, obviously, you know, Porzingis isn't the probably isn't the inside scorer. He's probably a better mid-range shooter and all that, but he probably isn't like the post scorer or the rebounder. So I would, you know, I'm chilling on the rebounding. I couldn't talk you off for points plus rebounds, but he is a much better shooter than Al Horford. So if you telling me that Al Horford went over this 1.5 3 line in basically the same position last year, then I'll go ahead and take KP. All right, now. Against Jared Allen, KP does not have the best history, so I'll tell you there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a unit on KP. I like him. Shit, he just had 3 or 4 threes last game in limited minutes. You know, got his legs up under him. Think he should get 30 minutes tonight. It's probably gonna be I won't be surprised if it's not a blowout. To be honest with you, I don't think all these games are gonna be blowouts tonight. We'll see. But if any game will be a blowout, you would think it's this one because of the spread. But I think Cleveland's going to be able to stick around just because they got some good matchups. So we'll get into one next. But, you know, Cleveland got some good matchups. So we'll see how it goes. And they played Boston pretty good last year. So we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, 2 threes in the Boston money line is -116. His 2 threes like -150, -160. So we ain't laying that juice. And I wish I could have got it down to a little less than -116, but it is what it is. All right, so yeah, Kristaps Porzingis 2 threes, Boston money line -116. Next, Jared Allen over 20 points plus rebounds. Love Jared Allen tonight. Pause. Great spot for Jared Allen in my opinion. So, like I said, 20 points plus rebounds. There will probably be. Y'all can go ahead if y'all want to play that double-double. Go ahead. If you don't have Twitter, play the double-double, you know, put a half a unit or something on that double-double plus 180, shop around. I love that double-double. I will either have his double-double on a double-double lay. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that a lot. It's too much double-double talk. But I'm either have that shit on a lay or I'm going to mess around and have it, let me see, you know, I'll have it, put it this way. We got some blunt money bet with Jared Allen coming, but I'm gonna be on Jared Allen pause to go above this 20 points plus rebounds or to get some plus money out of this. Now the double-double I think is amazing value at plus 170 plus 80 right now. I'm not gonna give that out just because it's other shit that I want to put it with. You know me, I can't just take the 170, especially if I'm putting a unit on a -105. Jared Allen over 20.5 points plus rebounds is a -105 right now. So, you know, I ain't about to go put a half a unit on this double-double too, just so the motherfucker can get 17 and 9. I ain't gonna do that. Knock on wood. Hopefully you don't. But I'm just saying. So Jared Allen over 20.5 points plus rebounds. Now, versus Kristaps Porzingis, I feel like this is his career. I don't know how long you've been in the league, but I just went back to 2018. I tried to go back to 2021, which is what I tend to do, just go back a few years and see the matchup between the guys. And this shit took me all the way back to 2018. So since 2018, in 3 games, Jared Allen is averaging 22 and 12 versus Kristaps Porzingis. So that's 34 points plus rebounds. All right, that's since 2018. Last year against Boston with Al Horford, Robert Williams, Tatum, those guys, no Kristaps Porzingis, but just against Boston last year, he had 23, 27, and 12 points plus rebounds. So we went over this line 2 of 3 and relatively easy in one of those games. All right. He had games of 12 and 11, 14 and 13, and 5 and 7 versus Boston last year. Now, Mobley happens to be out this game. One of those games, at the very least, if not 2 of those games where he went, when he got a double-double, Mobley was in because Mobley had 15 and 7, 13 and 13, and what the fuck? My writing is terrible. That's crazy, Dream. Yeah, I gotta be better with that. I don't know why. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. What? Maybe he had 28 and 6. Nah, he didn't have 28 and 16. Yeah, maybe he did. Okay, so according to my notes, and y'all can double check me. I mean, who gives a fuck because he's not playing tonight. But Mobley, according to my notes, had 15 and 7, maybe 13 and 13, 12 and 13, and 25 and 16 last year against Boston. And that would kind of correlate with the game where Jared Allen had 5 and 7 that game. So maybe he did have 25 and 16. But I say all that shit to say this. If you just combine Jared Allen and Mobley in the 2 games that they played Boston last year with no Porzingis, who Jared Allen already has a great history against. If you just combine those 2 points and rebounds, you're getting about 40. All right, you're getting about 40, 50 points and rebounds between those 2. Mobley not playing tonight. So to me, that's just going to be more inside work for Jared Allen. So again, Jared Allen over 20 points, 20 and a half points plus rebounds, -105 on DraftKings. Again, he's averaging 22 and 12 versus KP since 2018, 23, 27, and 12 last year versus Boston, and no Mobley. Really like the spot. All right, those are 2 straight bets. Before we get into blood money bets, y'all see the goddamn Dream Girls in here. Ty, what's the vibes, my boy? Dreamers in here. Dream Girls in here. What's the vibes? Y'all heard what she said. 33 watching, 16 likes. Please hit that like button. Dreamers and Dream Girls, y'all know the freaking vibes. Hit the likes, man. So yeah, if you're watching this right now, before we get into these blunt money bets, yeah, give me a like on Twitter, give me a retweet, all that good stuff. And if you're watching this on YouTube, sub to the channel, like, retweet, share, retweet, like, sub, comment, turn your notifications on. Like the video, comment, let me know what y'all on. All right. So blunt money bets, quattro of them things. Jared Allen, 20 points, plus 950. I wanted it at plus 1,000. Think long, think wrong. Had some company. Maraja came through, spent some time with her. And by the time I got done spending time with her, it dropped to 950. So I'm like, well, damn. All right. So should have probably locked it in at plus 1,000, but so it's 50. It's fine. Again, shit. Like he didn't have a dub last year. He had 12 and 14 last year versus them. But again, Mobley's out today, and he averages 22 versus my boy. And I've been seeing a lot of Jared Allen on these viral live tickets. Like everybody cashing out with Jared Allen 20, Jared Allen 25 points and all this shit. So yeah, man, hopefully you get a few lives, a few putbacks, get 20 points plus 950. There will be more Jared Allen on blunt money bets on the timeline. Unfortunately, I'm not pairing them with anything right now. All right. Next, Kristaps Porzingis, 4 threes plus 500. Wanted it at 550. It's like sometimes when I hit that damn shit, it just as soon as you hit it, it's like, nope, you ain't getting it at 550. So again, this is just based off of Al Horford last year and based off of Kristaps Porzingis and based off of Jared Allen. Now, maybe Jared Allen does want to come out there and guard Kristaps. I doubt it. Now, again, for Kristaps' career, Jared Allen has done well against him. Well, it's not that he's done well. Oh boy, just ain't hit his shots. He's just not shooting the ball well in those games. So maybe we get some positive regression. And aside from that, I think he's going to be able to get open shots. And he hit 3 threes in the first quarter last game, or 3 threes in the first half last game. So Kristaps Porzingis, 4 threes plus 500. Like him, like Jared Allen. Hopefully, one of them have a great game, but both of them have a great game, and we lit. Next, I got a round robin. Those two are on FanDuel. This is on FanDuel. Then I got one DraftKings bet. And that's it. Round robin, twos and threes. The 3-point lay has so much potential. I just fucked up with that. I should have put De'Aaron Fox in more shit. I really like D Fox, but it's like I liked that 1600 so much that I was like, I'm just gonna chill. If anything, I just play his base. Didn't end up playing his base, pause. And I'm like, fuck, that was money I left on the table. I seen that nigga hit 3 threes in like the first quarter. I'm like, bruh. But shout out to Mikal Bridges for making that real close, man. Mikal Bridges made that close, man. He hit the 3 threes in like the fourth quarter or some shit. Made me feel good about my read, man. I'm like, thank you. I know your ass was supposed to hit 3 threes, but damn, claxed. And it's like, yo, do y'all have a game tonight? Why did he take the starters out with like 4 minutes left? Bruh. Jacque Vaughn, just a piece of shit. Either way it goes. Shout out to Jacque Vaughn, man. Keep doing your thing. But yeah. All right, round robin. Twos and threes. So Paul George, 4 threes. He had 4 threes last time he played the Kings, and the Kings allowed the third most threes to his position. All right, I like that. Paul George, 4 threes. Kristaps Porzingis, 3 threes. A lot of Kristaps. Come on, man. Stroke it tonight. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I need my boy to be hitting from 3 tonight. I need my boy to really be getting right tonight from 3. All right. So, Kristaps Porzingis, 3 threes. Paul George, 4 threes. And real sneaky, kind of sneaky, AD, 4 assists and the W for the Lakers. So I seen the Lakers last night -2. I'm like, yo, this line's sweet. But, it's the Laker fan in me. I'm like, I'm going to chill. This how, I just want to bet my team because I get emotional. I'm like, yo, we about to smack these niggas. They injured, coming off a back-to-back. I don't care if AD or LeBron, one of them going to play. We're going to smack them. Now to spread out to like 4.5, 5. Luka probably not going to play, So I just tried to find a way to get a little bit of action. I'm staying away from props in that game. If it's any game, and I guess I could go through every game and talk it out, probably that's probably what I should have did, knowing this was a short show. I didn't have much content. I probably should have went through every game. So maybe I can think of every single game since I got players and shit. I can think of every game that's going on tonight, probably. But yeah, I would stay away from props in that Laker game because it could be a blowout. From Dallas, I can't wait till Dallas, like Hardy, if Derrick Jones Jr., even Grant Williams, if those boys in, then yeah, I'll pull up and get some of their props. But the Lakers, nah. Only one that I want from the Lakers is probably Austin Reeves. That'll probably be the only one I want because he can maybe play in a blowout. Maybe they throw him out there in the fourth quarter and leave him out there till it's like 5 minutes left, But aside from that, I would stay away. But 4 assists in a W is like plus 250 as a player performance double from AD. AD has got 4 assists in 3 of his last 4 games. He's got 5 assists in back-to-back games. Now, you would say, okay, those are high-paced games. Those are in-season tournament games, all that. But what do you think Dallas is? Especially if Luka don't play. Well, we'll see what happens if Luka don't play. But either way it goes, Dallas defense ain't the best in the world obviously with Luka. Without Luka, it ain't the best in the world. So I think he's going to have a great chance to go ahead and get his 4 assists. Maybe it's something he like doing. He's got 2 assists, and at this point, 11 to 12 games, so we probably will have 2 assists. My boy Robel, or Robel. Damn, see, now I fucked up. I don't remember how I said it the first time. Anyway, my boy Robel, you playing the Kristaps 2 threes with Boston money line? Together, bro. Together, that's an SGP -116. I would never play the Boston money line separately. Never. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So that's 2 together. What's the vibe? Mamu Best, what's the vibes? I don't want to skip over y'all. I just seen that pop up, and I want my man to like put that money in there, thinking I laid 158 and laid 500. Hell no, man. No. Party them together, get a nice little 116, 120, whatever it is right now, all right? And shop around to get the best price. But yeah, that's an SGP. But yeah, AD, 4 assists, and 3 of his last 4 5 assists in back-to-back games, I'm pretty sure. And he's got 2 assists and 10. So, yeah, his 2 assists will probably be on a Blunt Money Bet on your timeline coming a little later, all right? So, just to run that round robin back is plus 2,798. So, basically a plus 2,800. But I love all of them. KP 3 threes. That need to be a first half cash. Paul George 4 threes. He did it last game. He played Sacramento, and it's a very good matchup for him. Actually, a great matchup, top 5 matchup. I only really play top 5 matchups unless it's something that I just, love myself, just snipe myself. I don't know what AD assist matchup is. It's just something I like myself. AD 4 assists and a W for the Lake Show, plus 2,800. Round robin that 2s and 3s. All right. And last but not least, we got a Parlay Insurance SGP on DraftKings. That's how I use this one. Parlay Insurance been generally doing us well, man. Only been missing one leg, and I've been flipping them 50s. I flipped one last night off of missing one leg and flipped the free bet. So let's do it again. Parlay Insurance, but this time we don't want to miss a leg. We just want to cash this plus 310. Parlay Insurance in this Cleveland-Boston game. 4 legs. We just need 3 to hit to guarantee that we get our $50 back or whatever they offered you to get your money back. And if all 4 hit, obviously we get money. Jaylen Brown, 18 points. Jason Tatum, 35 points plus rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 24 points, so over 23.5. Darius Garland, 18 points. I'll run that back a couple more times for the vibe. So, Jaylen Brown, 18 points. Last year versus Cleveland, Jaylen Brown, 32, 30, and 16. And all these legs got to be under minus 300 too, by the way. They got to be like 300 or less. So, that explains why I chose some of these numbers specifically. Jason Tatum, 35 points plus rebounds. That's his actual line. I just like that. Almost got there as a straight bet, but I said I'm going to chill because that'd be way too much for one game. But yeah, last year, Tatum versus this team, 32, 26 and 12, and 39 and 11 last year. Jason Tatum versus Cleveland. Do with that information as you please. What I chose to do with it is put him on this Blunt Money Bet. Well, this is truly a gas money bet because I put $50 on it. But yeah, do with that information as you please. Jason Tatum, 35 points plus rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 24 points. Donovan Mitchell been ass lately on the low. Come on, let's snap out of it. Oh, shit. Barry in the lead. Donovan Mitchell, last year versus Boston. 41, 15, 44, and 40. Now, oh no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That's LeVert. My bad. Donovan Mitchell, 41, 25, 44, and 40 last year versus Boston. All right. 41, 25, 44, and 40 last year versus Cleveland. Versus Boston. I don't know why I keep saying it. Versus Cleveland. Versus Boston. So hopefully he can just get this good 24 from us. All right? Get this good 24 and get it lit. And last but not least, Garland. Really good matchup for Garland. Let me see. Garland. Points and threes. So fourth most points and second most threes is what Boston allows to point guards. So we only need 18 from him. Garland been playing well lately. So just to wrap this up, plus 310. Jaylen Brown, 18 points. Jason Tatum, 35 points plus rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 24 points. And Darius Garland, 18 points plus 310. All right. And those are your Blunt Money bets. Definitely have a few more on the timeline for sure. All right. Artie Flex. What's the vibes, my guy? Ain't shit. Same shit, different day. I got a lay piece, D'Lo over 3.5 first quarter points, juiced at minus 130, but it's cleared in 6 straight games. Interesting. I could definitely see that tonight. In what should be a loose game that the Lakers should come out and take advantage of a battered team. Solo, my only play tonight is Jokic assists at 9.5. Okay, plus 100. And 14 is plus 850. Wow. He had 14, 2 or 4. Last games versus the Bulls. Interesting. Without Murray, he averages 8.5 assists. But with Murray, he only averages 7. Bounce back. Wait. Okay, is Murray ruled out or something? You know, I wonder if he's ruled out. Mamu bets in this thing for sure. Like I said, if y'all watching this, you know what I mean, shoot me a like and all that good stuff. Yeah, I had to let my boy know. Cam in this thing, Cam McDougal. I have the same threes lays with Book threes instead of the Lakers. How do you feel about him tonight? I love Book. You know, I always play a personal Book lay every game for him to have 38 and 5. 30 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. I play it as a personal bet every game. He ain't been doing well lately, but I love Book. I think Book is gonna have an MVP season. I've been saying that from jump. So yeah. Fucking with it. Like that. Sub and like the video. Solo, the Mitchell Tatum 35 is plus 2200 for what it's worth. Definitely worth a little change. Yeah, that's just something I could catch live though. Because if one have like 13 and one have 7 in the first, or even if they both have 12 in the first quarter, you'll still be able to get that same shit probably, maybe even a plus 1500. And I'll take a plus 1500 knowing both of them boys started off with 12 and 10 as opposed to just playing it straight out. So yeah, definitely worth a look. But tonight is definitely gonna have a lot of live, the vibes are gonna be live plays for me. I got a few, spots that I'm really anxious for them to drop to see what the line is. Like I said, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon. I'm anxious to see if both of them playing. Is either one of them out? And if either one of them out, what's the line gonna be when they drop? Like I'm very interested in that. Luka, it's so much, man. I don't even want to get into it, but what I will do real quick before we get up out of here, because it's short, I love to chop it up with the dreamers, and I really appreciate the kind words, And my boy Crispy Captain always say like I view the game differently, so just maybe the way I view the game would just help y'all cash some tickets and shit. I love that shit. I'll be mad. You're like when y'all hit me with a bet, when y'all post some shit that I didn't play based off of what I put, I love that shit. I love it. I don't ever feel like Dream gonna be tight because even if Dream don't hit shit, if I go 0 for 4 and miss all my blunt money bets and you cash some shit based off of one look and you put it with other people, go ahead, put it on my shit. I ain't gonna be, I'm gonna be tight with myself, but I ain't gonna be tight with you. I'm gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love it. So I'll get to the rest of the comments real quick, but I want to try and think about some of these games. So that Sacramento game and Clippers game, I'm not a guy that does unders in back-to-back. Some guys like that shit. They like to play unders and back-to-backs. I'm not really that guy because I feel like he can get loose either way. Maybe them niggas just don't play defense tonight, right? And they go over. But I can understand tired legs, tough to shoot, all that. De'Aaron Fox, you got to look at his points plus rebounds. Maybe it's PRA. But I seen somebody have a great write-up. So I want to take their shit, but he had a great write-up on De'Aaron Fox. So yeah, just look at De'Aaron Fox. My boy Fahrenheit 451 definitely done put us on Paul George rebounds. Paul George had 8 rebounds in 6 of the last 10 games. He was on a nasty streak of like 4 straight. Then he chilled, and now he kind of back. I think he like 2 or 4 with 8 rebounds. His line is at 5.5 tonight. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to look at Paul George rebounds. Kawhi been on a tear. Kawhi done got a steal in like 8 of his last 10. Just gonna throw some trends at y'all, that I came through that I came across when I was capping the games. I haven't played any of these except for Paul George threes, and I don't even think I mentioned that. I mentioned his rebounds. What else in that game? I don't know who's gonna win. That's some shit that you catch live. Let one of them get down 10, get the live, catch a live first half, some shit like that. I am going to look into Sabonis versus Zubac, their history versus each other. I'm very interested to see what Zubac does against Sabonis. I feel like maybe he attacks Sabonis because Sabonis is a big boy for everybody else, but not for Zubac. You know what I'm saying? He more finesse compared to Zubac. So I wonder if Zubac get double-doubles often against him. But yeah, that's that game. Golden State and Phoenix. Couldn't talk you off of Brad Beal. Good matchup for him. And I generally like to play stars coming back on their first game because the line could be too low. But again, I don't know if Brad Beal going to finish this game. When it's a back, I'm cool on that. So I'm just looking live in that game. That's another game that I'm just ready to smack something live. Another key, just learn these players' rotations. That's all I'm gonna say. Find you a few teams and learn their rotations. I'll give you two right now, just to tell you what I'm talking about. And like the video. But yeah, two guys play the entire first quarter. Two of the best players in the league, two of the best scorers in the league. Keep that in mind when you're betting their lives. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Joel Embiid. So if you know these guys play the whole entire first quarter, in my opinion, it's no use to ever play their points pregame. Because now you can be, if they have a 15-point first quarter, which is rare, it is. As much as you hate to hear, it's rare. Yeah, do they have 9, 10, 11-point quarters? All the time. But a 15-point first quarter is rare. Maybe 10 times a year. All right? Maybe 10 times a year out of 82 games. Maybe 10 times a year, and that's being liberal. Probably more like 6 or 7. But I say this to say this. I say that to say this. Their points line be 32, 34.5 for Embiid last night. What do y'all think the points line is after they go to the bench after playing 12 minutes? What do you think the points line is after they score 14, 15 points? It'd be the same thing. Or God forbid they only score 8 or 9. It's the same thing or lower. So when you have somebody and where's the value lie? When they're sitting for that 4 or 5 minutes to start the second quarter. That's why if you look at when I drop blunt money bets, it's rare that I'll drop a blunt money bet and we lose value because I generally drop it, well, unless the player's bullshit, but I generally drop it based around rotations. So I'm waiting until the last minute while these guys are on the bench and I'm sitting there. I got the bet in my slip and I'm watching it go from plus 500 odds to plus 1,100 odds. That's what you're going to get. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scores 7 first quarter points. You play this pregame at 32. He scored for 7 first quarter points. You're like, okay, yeah, I could still hit that bet. Well, now it's probably 29.5, 28.5. You can get that 35 now at plus 250, plus 300 now. And that's before he sits for 4 minutes in the second quarter. Now the bitch up to plus 350, plus 380. Now the shit down to 26, 27 because they lower it by minutes. It's just a computer algorithm. It's not humans there with common sense thinking, oh, you know what? He's going to sit for 4 minutes, so maybe we should set the line to this. No, it's going to just watch it tonight. Just watch what I'm telling y'all tonight. Now, again, you're going to have to know the rotations to see, or maybe you don't. You're just watching the game. You'll be watching the game tonight. Watch Steph. See what Steph goes to the bench with. Look at Steph Curry pre-line right now. It's probably 30 points. Watch what Steph goes to the bench with. If he goes to the bench with 6, if he goes to the bench with 15, see what his line is once he goes to the bench. See what his line is when he enters the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Free game, all right? All right. Getting to, so for that game, that's what I'll be doing. What other fucking games is there? I done talked to y'all about the Boston and Cleveland game to death. So I done gave y'all, that's the game I truly, really capped like to the best of my ability. The rest of the game, I didn't have enough lines. So there's that game. What other game? Laker game, I told y'all I would chill on that. Oh, Kobe White. I mean, I couldn't talk you off of Kobe. Something just stink, man. Something stink with that game. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I might be square and have something with Kobe. Have something with them guys tonight, but something stink to high hell in that game. I'm just going to have to see. It's a back-to-back, and Kobe White line is still at 19.5, and he's been smacking that line, to be honest. I told y'all yesterday. We bet it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through my breakdown yesterday because that's one thing that I did. He's got 20+, and now 7 of his last 11, 4 of his last 5. That correlates with Embiid going out, and he's now got, and that's crazy. The 4 of the last 5, the 5 that he don't got, the 5 that he didn't go over, he got 19. So he either going over this shit or getting 19 the last 5 games. Fuck that. He either going over this shit or getting 19 the last 11 games. 9 of 11, he's got 19 points from my notes yesterday. All right. So I don't know if I would think it's a pretty good matchup. Unless they put old boy on him now. They probably gonna put KCP on him. So it might not be the best matchup, KCP or Dom. Now, if Jamal Murray on him, that's barbecue chicken. But that line stink. Knowing what I know, just betting Kobe White yesterday and seeing him score 33, I'm not running to the bank to put no money on Kobe White to score 20 tonight. It just stink. And it's threes. Some been smacking threes, and his threes is plus 3.5. Is 3.5 plus money tonight? Nah, you gotta read the tea leaves sometimes, man. They telling you this shit about to be a blowout. He not gonna play as many minutes. It's something. Now, he can go over the shit. He can go 30 and have 6 threes again. That's what he did last night. He can do it again, but it's like that game stink to me. It's a couple looks. Now, I do want some pause, I do want a little bit of Jamal Murray props if they drop, a little bit of Aaron Gordon props if they drop. Maybe I'll whip up something with them three and just live with losing some blunt money, and feel good if they all play to their normal minutes and all play to their capabilities. But the guys I will be looking at in that game is obviously, Jamal Murray. I like Denver more than anybody. I like Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, Jokic, probably Jokic rebounds and assists, and Kobe White. You would just have to. And Craig is kind of low key too. All right, so we don't went through all of that. Let's get through these comments and we out of here because I'm anxious to see these lines. I'm sure they dropping. Very true about the live. Yeah, Solo. It's just all how you feel. I just wanted to give some game about lives. It's all how you feel because everybody can't just sit there. Me. I do my work through the day, so when these games come on, my people, my family, everybody know, don't fuck with Chris. Just let Chris watch the games. Hit me if it's an emergency or call me and shit. But they know where I'm gonna be. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to turn this shit maybe into a career one day. So that's what I'm doing, and I love to watch basketball. So yeah, man, I handle all my business, pay my bills, work, all that shit. I'll be at it. Luckily my career, I get to watch. I watch these games at work. So yeah. A lot of times I give these bets out at work. Artie Flex, Fox 30, Clay 20, Mitchell 30. I like that. I like it. I mean, maybe you can get that live if they both play around. Now they don't both play at the same time. And that's another reason maybe not to do live. If you like cooking up shit from early games and late games, then that's another reason not to wait for lives. But for those who don't know, we a live betting channel big time here. Definitely gonna be looking into live betting, having a live betting show before the year end for sure. My only blunt money bet besides tailing yours. I like that though. I like that because Clay, he got busy against LA. Not LA. Who the fuck they play? Phoenix. I think he got busy last time they played Phoenix. I think he had 20, one of his best games of the season. And him and Book is always gonna be that, him and Book. So yeah, I like that. Because Clay to me is the only questionable on that one. I mean, I told y'all what Donovan Mitchell be doing, and De'Aaron Fox averages 30. So it's not like, Mobile, Alabama. What's the vibes, man? Harden 20 and 3 threes. Oh, spicy. Because Harden, I wrote down Harden steals too. Good shit, boy. Harden, he got and I wrote down Harden assists. So Harden, I think he got a steal in 8 of 10, and I think he got 7 assists in 8 of 10. Either 6 or 7 assists in 8 of 10. I like that. Now the 20 points, I don't know, but I definitely like the threes and steals. Definitely like it. Murray questionable, usually doesn't play back-to-backs, fresh from injury. Okay, the ball. That makes sense. You helped me win so much bread already this season, bro. No cap, man. I love to hear it, man. Let's just get this. Let's keep getting it, man. Let's keep stacking this shit, man. We got some more goals to get. Fox love playing in the Crypto Staples Center 30 and like 8 straight games. I feel like most of those versus my Lakers, though. I ain't gonna hold you. It's the Lakers. He mad we drafted Lonzo. Fahrenheit 451 in this thing. Day one ladder. Uh-oh. Ladder challenge? Uh-oh. What's this? 10 to what's the ladder? 10 to 10K? What we doing out here? What's the vibes? Okay. Day one ladder. Tatum 20 and 6. I'm loving that. Jared Allen, 7 rebounds. All right. Spider 20 points plus 101. Everything 80% hit rate. Allen without Mobley. I don't know what that IR higher is, but okay. Fucking with that. Love that. Also, playing totals live, especially unders if they start hot, can get you some nice bread too. Pick the spots wisely though. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I killed that in college basketball. My spot in college basketball, like, and we'll get into it. I would have did it. Would like if there's a day where I feel rested and we don't have um NBA, I'll get back in my college bag because I've only given out one. I've given out 3 college basketball plays, 2 straights. We've gone 1-1. Both were live, and one blunt money bet for plus 1,000, and we hit that. That's all I've done with college basketball. But again, for those who don't know that, that's my best sport. I just love NBA, so I don't touch college basketball until March Madness because that's when I bet all of my money, and that's when I make all of my money. I literally bet about 30 units for March Madness a year. It's not even a year. It's from that Thursday and Friday, uh 30 units. Yeah. But okay. I love that, Justin. I do that in college. I do that in college basketball. Like one of my favorite spots in college basketball. It just got me ready for Vegas. It got me ready. Yeah, I like to come in with like 5 minutes left in the half or the game and bet the under. Unless like if it's a or over, that's when I like to do it. So if it's a close game, I like to bet the over because they could slow the pace down, and obviously, it could be a lot of things that make the line go under, but generally it's gonna be a bunch of dumbass fouls at the end of the game where it's like, bro, the game is over. Y'all down 8 with 14 seconds left. Why the fuck are you fouling? And you're gonna get 4 more points out of that with 12 seconds left in college basketball. So if it's close, I tend to wait till 5 minutes left in the game and bet the over. If it's a blowout, I like to bet the under in the last 5 minutes of the game. If a team start hot, I like to bet the under in the last 5 minutes of the half. So unless the total was high to begin with, so if the total was like 160 or 158 or some shit, then I'm gonna chill. But if the total was like 141 and both of the teams, let's say they got both of the teams got on pace to score like 42, 40 or something at the half, so they on pace for 80. So they on pace to score 160. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that under in the with 5 minutes left in the first half. Just a couple of spots I like to play in college basketball. Clay, 22 points plus rebounds. Wow. 20 or just 22 points. 22 points last versus Phoenix. Hit this last 4 or 5 versus Phoenix. Last 5 straight up. Okay, maybe that's points plus rebounds. Okay. Yeah, because my boy be getting them sneaky rebounds. Clay gets sneaky rebounds. Love betting has really changed the way I bet. Oh, live betting. Yeah. I'm still adjusting and breaking old habits. It's really no point to ladder points before the game unless it's a low-key role player. I'm getting there too, man. We growing together, man. We growing together. I'm getting better every year. It's only my second year 2 dream. I'm trying to be like Dern, but I ain't trying to be like, injured and shit, but I'm trying to, come with a vengeance this year. So we still learning, but yeah, we gonna find spots and smack them. That's one thing I will do. And right now we're getting busy with the live. Should have had another one last night. Spider 26 points. Dream read the logs. Yeah, no Mobley. Yep. Fungi Kawhi 34 points last 2 straight up versus Sacramento. Shit, Fungi Kawhi. What he been doing his last 10? Son averaging like 25 his last 10. Shit. 3 times. What's the vibes, man? Happy everyone. Yes, she said, I'm sorry. 3 times said, what up, dreaming everyone? Happy Tuesday. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, man. Big vibes. How you do on NFL last night, or did you have anything? I didn't bet shit. Actually, I'll tell y'all. I'll put y'all up on something. I had a personal $50 bet. It was the only leg that missed was Tyreek Hill touchdown. Put it that way. It was, but it was basically like shit I had gave out to y'all. So it was like Amari Cooper receptions. I gave that out as a straight to y'all. It was Kobe White points. I gave that out as a straight to y'all. And it was probably like another straight I had yesterday with the Tyreek Hill touchdown, or maybe it was just those 2 with the Tyreek touchdown. Yeah, so that was my only NFL action. I'm like, that's why I don't play this dumb shit, except for a full Sunday slate. Because I honestly, I had such low expectations for NFL this year. I just remember telling y'all, like, look, we just gonna use this to get us to basketball season. Just look, and we've been smacking NFL, so I don't got no complaints NFL. I mean, I remember having a whole rant like, don't be mad. The NFL was bullshit. Whenever you think this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Like, oh, and man, so I don't got nothing bad to say about the NFL. But yeah, last night was not happy about that. Love the betting advice. I appreciate it, Mahmoud Bet. Try to do more of that. Just try to give y'all game. Like I said, man, people always compliment me on the way I view the game. So I'm just trying to give game to y'all, man. We all can get better. Y'all give me looks. I give y'all looks, and it's my job to cash some money with it. So yeah, that's really it. I'll run back everything super quick. Damn, I ain't do no timestamps. My bad, Mahmoud Bet. You got me thinking about timestamps. My bad, y'all. Maybe it shouldn't be that tough. I'll be able to find comments easy. It shouldn't be that tough. I think I didn't bring my pen in here, but I think I'm good. 5 minutes of talking, maybe like 5 minutes of straight bets, and then the rest was blunt money bets before we got the comments. But yeah, I guess I'll do some work and get to the timestamps because generally I just write it down so I don't have to do any work. But I guess I'll do some work, old school style. But I'm gonna run through everything. I was gonna whip something up, but bro, I don't want to force it, man. I don't want to force it. I need to see all of Dallas's lineup. I need to see them bench players. I need to see if Hardy gonna play. I need to see if Derrick Jones gonna play because I don't got no value on the Lakers, bro. Only value I see on the Lakers is maybe Austin Reeves or maybe them assists. You dig what I'm saying? So nah, nothing there. And what's the second game? I already told y'all I don't really even like that second game pregame. Now Nurkic assists, I'm mad as a bitch. I'm dumb as fuck. The 2.5, I seen it. Y'all know I love Nurkic assists. I seen the 2.5. It's up to 3.5 plus money now. So I probably will have Nurkic assists in some capacity on that risk-free bet. But that's really the only thing that I like. I'll probably have Bill on there in some capacity. Book is going to be tough because I don't know what to do with Book right now, points or assists. I tend to like to just play Book Dolo as a solo bet because you don't know what you're going to get out of Book. You don't know if you're going to be, triple-double threat. Or I might look at Booker rebounds because, generally when I might look at Booker rebounds. But yeah. Maybe that'll be in there too. But I ain't did it yet. Just to answer your question, I ain't did it yet. I just got to watch. Yeah, 46 watching. Please hit the like button. Big vibes, Midwest Slot Diva. That's region line. Appreciate you. If Murray out, Reg Jack. Yeah, 10. Okay, that's 10 to 10K. How you feel about Tatum, 20 points, 6 rebounds, JB 15, and Porzingis 15 for a builder? The builder should just be, you shouldn't need Porzingis for the builder, G. You getting in the gas money bet range, right? What's that? Plus what? Give me the odds on that before we get up out of here, bro. What's the odds on that? Because I like it. But to me, I think you could. I would feel safer taking Porzingis off of that joint and just leaving JB there because I feel like that might be a minus 130. Could be wrong because Tatum points at Tatum points is only like 25, I think. 26 maybe his points are. I don't think they're 28.5 like they used to be. So I could be wrong. But I feel like Tatum with 20 and then 6 boards, maybe that's, I don't know. We'll see if I'll give you a few seconds to put that down. But I feel like at most, maybe if that's a minus 200 and you added the Porzingis 15 with it, okay. Plus 111. Okay. Yeah. Couldn't talk you off. I'm heavy on Porzingis threes, so I personally would prefer 2 threes for Porzingis. Yeah, I got you, bro. I personally would prefer 2 threes for Porzingis, but I've given out, and that's just because I'm on Porzingis threes ladder. Basically, I'm on his 2 threes in Boston money line for a straight bet. So if you're telling my straight bet, keep that builder just as it is. If you're not telling my straight bet, then put 2 threes on there. That would be my advice. But I like everything else, So yeah, let me run through everything real quick and we up out of here. KP 2 threes in the Boston money line, minus 116. Jared Allen, 20 points plus rebounds, minus 105. What is that? 40, 49? Okay, I can remember that. Jared Allen, over 20 and a half points plus rebounds, minus 105. Love that. Jared Allen, 20 points plus 950 is a blunt money bet. Kristaps Porzingis, 4 threes plus 500. That's also a blunt money bet. We got a round robin 2s and 3s. AD 4 assists and LA Lakers to win. There's a plus, I don't know what the fuck it is, plus 2 something. KP 3 threes and Paul George 4 threes. All together, that's a plus 2,800, but that's a round robin 2s and 3s. Jaylen Brown in this parlay insurance on DraftKings, which means if one leg hits, we get our money back in the form of a bonus bet, but hopefully all 4 hit. Jaylen Brown, 18 points. Jason Tatum, 35 points plus rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 24 points. And Darius Garland, 18 points. That's a plus 310, all right? Appreciate y'all coming through. Today had the potential to be a much longer show. It also had the potential to be a much shorter show, but, you know, we kicked it, gave out some game, you know, because I try to give out game every episode now. So we kicked it, gave out some game, gave out some straights, gave out some blunt money bets, had a little bit of talk. Had a little bit of chat. So now I'm about to see what these lines looking at, what these lines hitting for. And, you know, prepare about 6 more blunt money bets, maybe. Put them on the timeline. So, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, like I said, on your way out, hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Hit that heart and that retweet on Twitter. Comment on the video. Share the video. I will get to all the comments. Definitely like all the comments or re-comment on the comments. But, yeah. You know the vibes. Let's get this cash. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We got to have it. So let's get it.